there, truckers, drivers, and adventurers. I am the KILR Trucker. And it is after the Thanksgiving holiday. I've taken some home time, actually a little bit more home time than what I originally had planned. Close to 4 days, but 2.5 of those days my truck was in the shop getting the air conditioner fixed, and well, then the other 2 days I was just pretty much, I was taking care of stuff and getting things ready to go back out on the road, with the intention of actually staying out there for several weeks. So I got a lot of stuff here. I've got my wheel and stuff that I brought, but I got some new stuff here, so I'll be showing you that. You'll find this interesting. When I was busy getting things loaded in my van to go home for the holidays, I started noticing that there's a lot of cars that have these green stickers on them. You can see one over there, and there's quite a few over in that direction. And those are basically, okay, you might see there's another green one over there. Those are warnings that the vehicles are going to get towed, because it's out of registration. The registration expired. So it seems like either people just came and parked their cars and left them, and they don't work with Swift, or maybe they no longer work with Swift, or you know, they're living full time out there on the road and could care less about their vehicle. So just something that I that I noticed, pretty interesting. So hey, if you don't want your car being towed, make sure the registration is up to date. Okay, well, I am back here in my truck. Got everything loaded up. Not all the way organized, but I'm working on it. So my whole intention of getting into trucking was to go OTR, over the road, because I want to go from one side of the country to the other side of the country, through all the 48 states, and you know, just see the, you know, wonderful country that we have here and everything, you know, going on. And I've also told you folks that I'm a filmmaker slash video producer and editor first and foremost, and the trucking just helps give me the material to not only give me something to film and edit, but also give me the opportunity to do location shots and you know, fun things like that. And it doesn't have to be, you know, just this trucking vlog. There's a lot of other stuff that I've got planned that I want to do for the channel. And I mentioned that I was going to be bringing my studio with me, and I wasn't kidding. You can't see it. Maybe I should put another light on it. There we go. I now have my flight yoke for Flight Simulator. I know it's taken forever, but I also have rudder pedals. My driving wheel and pedals shifter are still back there. Really? I need to turn this thing all the way on? It is all the way on. Oh my goodness. I didn't think it was going to start. So what else did I bring here? I have a ceramic heater. This is mine. That one there is my mother's. I'll be giving that one back to her. I'm going to try this and see how that is. Let's see. This is just some extra stuff is all that is. I have some adapters down here. I've actually got more bed sheets. I've got 2 more bed sheets, and as well as covers like these. So I got more of those. I know that's not really the studio part, but you know, like I said, I'm planning on of being out here for a while. I got a tripod. This tripod is to hold phones, which is what I used primarily to do my filming, which means I'll be able to set this up and I'll be able to get some outside shots, like if I'm backing into a spot or if I'm sliding the tandems. This will give you a chance to actually see what it looks like. So I got that, and this is also going to allow me to do some shots where I can stand in one place and talk. You know, just adding a little bit, you know, more professionalism, but just a little bit more. Just a little variety of some stable shots, along with you know, shaky cam. The adapters and stuff I have, that is for a retro computer that I ordered. It's a desktop. It's one of the box desktops. It's a Pentium 4 machine. I can't. It's got a graphics card in it, but I can't remember what. Well, actually, the guy never told me what it was. He says, it doesn't really need one. The Pentium 4 has got graphics built in, and I said, well, you know, I need something with 3D acceleration. And he's like, yeah, all right, I'll drop something in there. So I have a retro Pentium 4 machine coming that has dual boot, Windows 98 and Windows XP, and I've got adapters that's going to allow me to export video from that computer over into you know, the i3 laptop, so that way I can do recording. And the primary reason for the retro machine was for Flight Simulator 2000, because the only perfect solution that I can find to that simulator is an actual retro machine with Windows 98, where everything will install the way it was meant to, no errors, etc., etc. You gotta believe me on this, folks. I have tried this every single possible way. Yes, I can get some stuff installed for Flight Simulator 2000 on Windows XP, but not everything. Not everything works correctly or installs correctly, and it just gets worse when it gets to Windows 7 and Windows 10. Let's not get to Windows 11. I'm not really ready for Windows 11. So, the only solutions that I have found to be able to get everything to work, to include hardware acceleration, 3D acceleration, because if you don't have the 3D acceleration with Flight Simulator 2000, it just looks like crap. All right, go ahead and take a look at my World Tour series, Killer Gamers World Tour series for Flight Simulator 2000. I'll put a one of those little things up there. It's in a playlist. Go ahead and watch that, and you will see, because I started off playing natively on Windows 7. It was fine. There's some banding, color banding in the sky, etc., etc. Then I realized that the expansions I started getting were not working, would not install correctly or anything on Windows XP. So then I moved to VMware with Windows 98, and it started to look worse because there's no 3D acceleration. So you'll get an idea of what it looks like. Yeah, so the only solution that I have found is with Windows 98 with an emulated machine, meaning PC emulator, where I've gotten everything to work the way it's supposed to, including 3D acceleration, or an actual machine. So, yeah, that was a mouthful. That was a mouthful. But yeah, so I've got the adapters in here. Instead of at home, because I'll unwrap them and I'll put them with all my computer stuff. If I leave them at home, I might forget them, or misplace them, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so some other stuff here. I had gotten external drives to copy what I can from home, as far as like all the Adobe Premiere stuff that I set up, files and everything that I was using to do my show. So that oh really? Is that thing going to shut off? Probably. Okay, so I got a GoPro mount. Now I don't have a GoPro. What I have is an adapter that allows me to use my cell phone with these GoPro things. So I've already had one that will go on the dash. I've got one that will go on my head, and I haven't used it. Then I've got this one here on my chest. So this is going to allow me to do even more variety of shots. So I'm going to put that in there. My other GoPro stuff is in there. This is my light setup. I've got 3 lights. They have color filters. Well, just blue, red, and white. You may think of white filter. What it does, it diffuses the light so it's not hard. That's what that is. So this is my light set. You might be thinking, well, what do you need your light set for? You got plenty of lights in here. That's because of this. You may be thinking, what? What the heck is that? Well, this was a box for a desk that I was going, a short, wide desk that I was going to use for my, my laptop, my computer in here. Unfortunately, it was not short enough. If it wasn't for this, I mean, if this could slide in or something, I think I would have enough room in here. But the problem is that down here is where my fridge goes. You might be like, where's your fridge? It's right here. At the moment, I got it out of the way. But I was like, what are you doing with the freaking box, man? Well, I did a little bit of crafting, and this opens up, and I've got some green fabric and blue fabric, and I used Velcro, and I can Velcro the fabric on there and then put it back here on this back wall, and it'll be my green screen and my blue screen that I can use for stuff. And the light set I should be able to put like a light here, put a light over here, set one up here in the middle, and hopefully get everything lit. And I can still, you know, do some of my other productions, like, you know, the gaming videos or the live streams, you know, where I have the background cut out. Same thing with Shep Rambles, and there are some other things that I want to try to get back to, because we got a lot of new people coming to the channel, and I'd like to be able to get some more variety on the channel for them to watch. Everyone has come to this channel for a reason, and so I want to, you know, I want to be able to give you all folks the stuff that, you know, brought you here to begin with. It might take me a little bit of time, but I am working on it. So, what else did I get? So I did some shopping and stuff. I also brought monitors, not just one, but I brought two. Were you gonna have the room for all this stuff there? KILR Trucker / KILR Gamer / Von Shep / Insane Guy. Well, you know, I'll make room. I've got a tray table back here, and I got a tray table back here, which will allow me to set my monitors on. Plus, this works as a nice surface too. Also, the tray tables, I tested them, and my wheel will clamp onto it, no problem. And also the thing that pulls out here, I think the it should be thin enough to where the shifter will go on there. Oh yeah, I could actually put a monitor right in here too. So I just, you know, I just have to move stuff around. It's not a big deal. Ugh. This really sucks because I've got the air turned on all the way. No, I don't. That is why. Oh my, it doesn't go up all the way. It used to go all the way up. It doesn't do that anymore. Oh. What did they do? Did they break my... I think they... Oh, did they break my air conditioner? Well, at least my air conditioner works, but it doesn't go all the way up now. Which means I can't... Which means this thing is going to continually shut off. That was the trick that I had to get around it. I'll be dang. It's a good thing I have that that one, oh yeah, right over there. That little air thing right there. It's not an air conditioner, but it works. Okay, so the big thing, and I was lucky. I think I was lucky to get it. That's it, right down there. It is the new laptop. It's the new laptop. This is an MSI laptop, and it is it's a GS76 17-inch. It's got Windows 10, thank goodness, because everything there had Windows 11. I got this at the store. I did not get it online. It's got an i9 processor. It's got a 3070. It's got 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's got a 1 terabyte drive. All for the price of $2,100 before taxes. Yeah. Basically, I got this for retail price. It wasn't jacked up or anything like that where you get them online. So for example, this same laptop on Amazon, I couldn't find the exact model or the exact configuration, but I did find one with a 3080, and it was like $700 more. And then if I wanted to build my own MSI off of a website where I would get like an i9 and a 3080, and 2 terabyte, two 1 terabyte drives, right? That wound up costing twice as much as this. Yeah, so when I managed to get one of these, and there was only 2 left, and I got this at Best Buy, I jumped all over it. And so during my home time, I spent installing stuff from Steam. I got Flight Sim 2020 on here. I pulled out the drive that was from my i7 machine where X-Plane and all those are on it. The only thing that I don't have on here yet is Lockheed Martin's Prepared. The reason for that is because you have to deactivate the version from your existing computer in order to activate it on a different computer. And since that computer is down and I can't boot it up, I have sent Lockheed Martin a email saying, hey, I need an activation for my P3D version 4 and version 5 so I can install it on my laptop. I explain, hey, I'm a trucker. I'm going to be out for weeks at a time. So hopefully they will give me an additional activation that I can use. But this is my desktop replacement now. And I did a little bit of testing with it. I didn't test it with Flight Sim 2020. That was the thing that took the frickin' longest to install, was that. And then all the updates. And then my add-ons. Wow, goodness gracious, that took forever. But I haven't tested it. Hopefully it works. But I also tested PC Emulator once again with Flight Sim 2000. Well, number one, I was able to, with version PC Emulator version 17, you can actually emulate a Pentium 2. So I was actually able to emulate a Pentium 2 overdrive 333 megahertz computer at full 100% speed. So that was freaking awesome. So I got better frame rates now. Jeez Louise. Because the whole thing shakes. It just tossed my thing down. But yeah, I mean, Flight Sim 2000 now with my add-ons on PC Emulator is actually going to, it'll work much better than what I had, because I got a faster processor. It's a later generation than what was on my desktop machine, and I got a faster graphics chip in here. It worked really well. Also, I got all the files transferred for American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, and what I mean by all the files, I mean the like my main characters, my main characters and stuff that I was using. Those are on here now, so I'll be able to continue with the Truck Simulator American and Euro Truck Simulator series that I have on the channel. I'll be able to continue those now. I've also tested Minecraft, both Java and Bedrock. Java edition with shaders. I tested it with Greenfield. It looks great. Greenfield still brings Minecraft to its knees with shaders, but it does work pretty decently. And then I also tested out the ray tracing with the Bedrock edition. Smooth as a whistle. Looks wonderful. So here it is. Oh, now I'm not going to be doing any of the video editing or anything on this. I'm still going to use the i3 laptop for that. And you may be thinking, well, dude, man, that's freaking slow. And yes, you're right, it is. But while that machine is doing rendering and stuff, guess what I could be doing here? I can be making more content. Yes. I did get one editing program put on here. So I got the HD Movie Maker Pro, the one that I've been using for this series. I did get it put on here, and I will get Premiere and stuff put on here as well, so that way I have like an old version of Premiere and Photoshop, and I'd like to get the cloud version, but I think I'm just gonna continue using my CS6 for the moment until that's the battery thing. See, it usually says that because it's like there's like drainage on the thing. But oh, and I got a keyboard. This thing is freaking heavy. It's like, what is this? It's like made out of freaking rocks or something. But yeah, I've been wanting to install this for a while for Flight Simulator. Oh, this works for Flight Simulator 2000 and 2002. Yeah, I've been wanting to get this installed because one of our viewers over on Twitch had requested a flight using Flight Simulator 2000 from Atlanta, which is on here, to Newark, which is also on here. And I recently did a stream with Flight Simulator 2004. The reason why I hadn't done it, the 2000 version. Good night, everyone. Oh, jeez. I can see this is going to be a bit annoying. I guess the battery really needs charging. Either that or they did some big time downgrades on my truck, which I'm not going to be too happy with. I also got a gaming mouse. I put that somewhere. It's got like buttons on the side. Oh my goodness. Of course I did my shopping and everything. But also too, I brought not everything. I have brought a collection of some Flight Simulator and Flight Simulator 2000 expansions and stuff from my library. So I got some here and I got some in here. So I can get those installed. What do I have up there? Oh, okay, that's just something else. So I know, pretty crazy, right? But yeah, that's just what I've been working on with my home time. Took a break. I haven't done any editing or anything like that. The big thing was just getting everything ready, taking advantage of the internet and the unlimited data while I was at home to get all this stuff ready, since I'm planning on being out for several weeks. So I wanted to be completely prepared, and not Lockheed Martin. But hopefully it will be Lockheed Martin, because I hope to get that thing installed. But yeah, so this is great news for all of you folks. Whether you're following this series, if you're a fan of this series, or fan of the other series that I've got, this is going to be great news. We're going to be getting back to a lot of fun stuff. So I can't wait, and I hope you can't wait either. Anyways, we'll go ahead and wrap things up there before the truck decides to shut off the lights and everything on me again. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you're enjoying this series. Be sure to leave a thumbs up, like, because guess what? It really helps. It helps me out and helps the channel out, and that whole algorithm thing. Yeah, give this video some love, as well as the series too. Remember, everything is in a playlist, so this whole series is in a playlist. Makes it easy for you folks to go back and watch all the episodes, and I do put them in order. They are in order. They're not just all mixed up. They are in order. So I'm very organized like that. Also, hey, share the video with your friends and family. Let people know. Let people know. And leave some comments. Love to hear from you folks. And most importantly, if you are new to this channel, subscribe. Why not? Why not? What do you have to lose? You don't have anything to lose. Nothing at all. Everything to gain. Because there's, like I said, there's great stuff coming. And how cool would it be to be here in the very, well, I would say early stages of the channel, but the channel's been around for 8 years, so not really early stages, but before the channel gets over 1,000 viewers, yeah, that's annoying. But yeah, I'm not even a YouTube partner yet, but you could be here before all that happens. So, exciting times. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it, and I will see you on the next episode. Have a killer awesome trucking day.